I'm Rick.
And I'm Josh.
And I'm Jeff, and you are in the Conspiracy Zone. Yeah. Talking about
What is it?
weird technology and shit today.
Oh.
And like other secret stuff, like people think is the government's hiding from us.
Oh, so like all secret type technology.
So like
type
not
stuff.
just tech, but like other stuff.
Are we going like deep? Like is Elvis still alive when the government has him?
Yeah, well,
How far does
we're
this
going to
go?
start off with a bone that I have to pick with you two.
Oh, shit.
This one, this is mostly Ricky, but it
Yeah,
was
yeah,
both
yeah.
of you.
Oh, sorry, buddy.
It was about the when we did the Flat Earth episode.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you talked about how you saw a video of Good Morning America and the astronauts were fake.
Yeah.
And they were doing fake shit.
Yeah.
And then I sent you
We
a
did do
video.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he did?
He disproved it.
Yeah. Like in 2 seconds, it was disproved. And Ricky was like, but on that show, he was like, no, Jeff, that's real. I saw it. They were fake. They had cables hanging off of them.
Jeff, that's real?
I love how I'm the fucking dope. Like I said, like
No, that's real. That's the real stuff. Yeah. He was like, I saw it.
You
It was
must
real.
have. It's on
He was.
camera.
He did. He was like,
He wasn't.
it's real. I saw it.
So
It definitely
yeah.
fake.
what he's talking about, like a couple shows ago, we did a thing with the Flat Earth, but we were saying how the astronauts go up and they do these fake videos. They're not really in space, and we see them like floating around and like.
No, you said there were cables
There
hanging
were
off.
cables.
No, there weren't.
She pulled on. He pulled on a cable.
He
Looked
pulled
like
on his
her hair was
pocket.
hairsprayed straight up like a Frankenstein.
And then in the
I
video
seen
that
this. I seen it.
I showed you the video where 2 seconds after the one that you watched cut it off, she runs her hands through her hair and it all moves and then it goes back to the way it was.
And how did the wire get?
Yeah, and then remember she passed the microphone over top of their heads with the wire connected, so there could have been no cables hanging out of the ceiling.
Yeah.
No,
And the cable you definitely saw was actually a guy grabbing the other guy's pocket as he was floating out of camera. You know
the angle there.
the frame. He gripped his pocket, and it did look like some sort of stiff thing there, but it's because they're in fucking space.
Answer me this.
Yeah.
When you were listening back to that episode, did it inflame you and you had to dig
No, actually, that video came up like it was.
naturally?
Yeah, it came up
Yeah, it
on
was just in your
my
feed.
on my YouTube.
Sure, it did. You haven't seen it. It's been out for
Because I
been out
watch
for
a lot
10
of
fucking
flat
years, and then we talk about it.
Because I
on the
watch
show.
a lot of flat.
Yeah.
No, I get debunks like that all the time
Do you?
because my algorithm
Rhythm.
sends
But
me debunks.
you haven't seen the video.
Your phone's listening.
in the 5 years it's been out, and then you're like the week you needed
No,
it.
I probably-
you went looking for it. You listened to the show, and you got mad that we got one on you.
I probably have seen that video before, and this just got sent to me by that. I was watching videos by that guy about other stuff.
Okay, so
So
it took
I
you down
got
that wormhole.
I got a whole nother conspiracy that Jeff feels salty after each show that we disprove him.
Yeah.
And then he goes into high
And then-
research
Yeah, he goes
mode.
into
You
hyper
disprove
mode,
me.
Yeah. You get
When did
fucking
that
taken
happen?
down, my man.
That's happened.
Yeah.
It just happened.
To
Yeah.
Bert and Ernie over there, both of you.
Hey, Bert.
Hey, Bert. Who can do it, Ernie? I can't do it, Ernie.
I don't even know.
Hey, Ernie.
That's good.
Hey,
Like
there
it.
you
Is that even? Dude, that just came out of. I couldn't
Genius.
even imagine what
Yeah.
Bert sounded like.
That's it. That is it.
Hey,
You nailed it.
Ernie. I
Rick
could
says
do.
fuck it when
I could do Snuffleupagus.
Oh, hey, let's go.
Hey, bird.
That's good. But you are like a snuffleupagus.
Yeah, it
like you're
doesn't-
tall and you're like
Oh, I
methodical.
thought you were going to say no one else can see me.
Is that the?
Is that his?
Is that
Yeah,
a thing?
only Big Bird can see Snuffleupagus
That
Oh,
makes
yeah,
sense.
that's right. That's
Yeah.
right.
because they're
It's
all on
imaginary
fucking
for me.
acid.
It's fucked
Because
up
everyone
town.
on that show's on. Dude, Snuffy's high as shit. He's like, hey,
Oh,
bird.
absolutely. Absolutely.
He's looking for fucking munchies. But anyway,
So
so
go ahead
we're
with
getting
the
into like
technologies.
it's not just technology. It's like all types of things that people think the government is lying to us about.
Okay.
So the first one is the med bed.
Medbed. How do you hear this?
I don't
Did you
know
ever
what
hear
that
this?
is.
No.
Nope.
All right, it's like Star Trek, the tricorder thing.
Oh, okay. I know where you're going. Yeah. Okay.
It's like that. They think it's real. So
explain it to people who've never seen Star
all
Trek.
right, so
Yeah, I don't.
It's like
Fill me in.
And
Jeez.
I never even watched Star Trek. I just know what the tricorder is from hearing people
Yeah.
talk about.
Right.
But it's like a thing that you just wave over someone and it figures out what's wrong with them or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Like a wand that gives you all your
Yeah,
symptoms
like
and shit.
Yeah, it's like an electronic device, like a cell phone almost. Like they scan it over your body and then it tells you what the person is.
Tells you what
ailing
cancer
from.
it gave you.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So, but this is even more of this is like a whole big giant bed that you can lay on, and it'll like just cure you automatically
of everything,
of anything.
Okay.
So, I like it. I like this technology.
I'll read the wiki.
Do they
about
do they do like minor cures? Like, can they get rid
No,
of
it could it can
like a
regrow
hangnail?
limbs.
You can like if I have a hangnail, I can just like get rid of that.
Yeah.
Toe.
Oh yeah.
Start
Yeah,
over.
if it's growing limbs, we'll take care of your foot fungus.
Yeah, your
pal.
fucking
You'll be all right.
hangnail. Yeah.
All right, and then we'll like, is it? Oh, so like, what about cosmetic surgery?
Oh, here he goes. He's trying to get rid of
I
them
don't know.
boobs again.
Well, I'm sure it can do that.
I'm
but
talking
you're
penile enlargement. Can you get a penile enlargement?
Probably not part of the protocol.
But like, you could use it for that.
This is for serious problems, Rick.
Yeah,
It's pretty serious. It's pretty fucking serious.
It's pretty serious.
Yeah, I deal with it every day.
It gets me.
So it's according to a conspiracy theory, med beds are a secret bed that can miraculously heal humans and extend life. The plausibility of such devices is pseudoscience. Videos and podcasts about med beds have become popular on the far right corners of Telegram, Discord, and Rumble. The videos claim without any evidence that there are at least 3 types of med beds. Located in secret military tunnels, a holographic med bed which can diagnose and cure any sickness. All right, like you lay in this thing and, say you have cancer, you have a tumor, it'll just like get rid of the tumor, right? Like instant, boom.
Okay.
Well, that's nice.
Like, does it do like blindness and like everything?
Yeah, like anything you have.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
But I guess the reason is they don't put it
Well,
out. Why?
There's 2 other ones. One can regenerate limbs.
Right.
In
extend
minutes.
limbs.
In minutes. Well, that's not a limb. That's an appendage.
Right? Yeah.
Oh, that makes a lot of sense now.
That's a protuberance.
Huh? Is that a real word?
Yeah.
Say it again.
That's a hypothesis?
You never heard of protuberance?
No.
Look it up.
I don't think my shit's ever been described as a protuberance.
It is.
No protuberance?
You're describing it as a protuberance, so look up the
Hold on,
word.
what's a protuberance? Can you just tell
It's
me?
like a small like thing that
He's got
projects
it.
out.
He's got
really like a small thing. Yeah.
That projects out.
It's a protuberance.
Well, if I want to sound fancy, when
Like
I
if
go
you
for
had
my penile enlargement, I'm like, doctor, we have a protuberance.
Yeah. And the third can reverse aging.
Oh,
What?
Yeah, so you can get younger in this fucking thing. You
Well,
just
this
lay
is
in
absurd.
it. It gets rid of your
Wait, is this-
cancer. It grows your protuberance
Yeah.
into a big boy.
Gets that protuberance out of you.
so I could be younger,
And then you could be
healthier,
younger.
and, yeah, and have a bigger. This is everything I ever wanted.
Yes. Yeah.
It's the magic bed.
Yeah. Now these things, like sounds like ridiculous, right? Now there's people that are like fully convinced that the government has these things, but like only billionaires and like the deep state has access to it.
I just learned about it, and I'm one of those people.
Yeah. Well, here goes the problem with it. The like grifters are selling like it's like once the deep state gets taken down and the billionaires are all shipped off to Guantanamo, that these are going to become available for you to use to cure yourself or your family members who have cancer that are terminally ill, and they're selling like tickets to like jump the line.
Oh.
Because it's a ticket.
Because
you know how much a ticket is?
it's going to be free. It's going to be free.
Where are they
Where
selling
do you get these types of
tickets?
yeah?
Where's these at?
But the thing
I'm
is,
getting in
it's
that
so
bed
weird.
lottery.
It's so weird because they hate like any sort of government, handout or any sort of socialist, program that it's going to be free because they want it to be free. They don't want to have to pay like $50,000, but you can buy a ticket to jump the line for like $1,000.
That's it.
Yeah,
that's not bad. Well, you're getting ripped off, Rick.
Yeah, but they don't exist. It doesn't exist.
There's the
What if it do?
What if it do?
Well, go ahead and buy
It's only
one.
$1,000. I'll take a $1,000 chance.
I got a ticket right here for you.
Oh, do you?
Write me a check.
All right. Let me show you my protuberance first to see if it's fixable.
It is. It definitely is.
All right.
So, but that's cosmetic, so it's $2,000.
Oh,
It makes
But
sense.
first in
yeah,
line.
I see the math.
Yeah.
First in line.
But you want to be in that
First,
line,
you
right?
want
You
it?
need to be up there.
How much for like third in line? Because I feel like that's just like 10-minute more, right? 'Cause this thing was-
He's acting
$19.99.
like they're concert tickets.
How much to just get in on the first day?
Yeah, that's still you're still looking at $1,500. Anything
1,500 for the first day.
anything less than 1,000, you're waiting a couple months.
I can wait a couple months.
All right.
I'll do
Yeah.
1,000.
Well,
Oh,
if
you got to
have,
pay
like,
at the end of the
if you have
episode.
like terminal brain cancer, you can't.
Yeah.
And that's who these people are praying.
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
that
right.
sucks.
This does suck. This is insanity that people would go that far.
Yeah. Various companies sell devices or access to beds that supposedly heal ailments via imaginary technologies while also including fine print in their websites disclaiming that no diagnosis, treatment, or cures are provided. So, like, there's
Read the fine
websites
print?
where you can go buy the ticket
There it is, Rick.
to get the cure, but at the bottom, it's like, we're just kidding. We don't really have any cures.
Like that fast
here.
talk.
Yeah.
Also, it's wrong. Windows 7.
Yeah, exactly.
This does not actually cure anything.
All rights reserved.
It's just a bed.
And we do not deal with perseverances.
No refunds.
So so people are actually like ripping people off that are like have
Yeah.
serious fucking medical
This
conditions.
isn't
That's terrible.
it's crazy.
But it's all the same people that believe that, like QAnon people and shit that
Do you have
believe
something
this stuff.
so
Yeah,
against
it's
QAnon?
Yeah, he
hate
does.
them.
Yeah.
Every
Hate
episode.
I
Every
don't hate them. I'm fascinated by them.
Yeah. And then he says that.
Yeah.
QAnon people are the type of motherfuckers that were listening to the show, so maybe not shit on them as much.
Yeah, I'm trying to
No
help
one's gonna
them. I'm
listen
trying
to
to
them.
help them
Help
out. I'm trying to slowly unred pill them.
They don't
I don't
want
think
that.
you can.
They don't want that.
These
I'm
people
not
are
trying to
invested.
blue
They think
pill.
there's magical beds.
I'm not
Yeah.
trying to blue pill them. I'm trying to at least like black pill them where they just don't care anymore.
And I'm sure
They-
if it could stop aging, they would have gave Joe Biden
Yeah.
the bed.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah, exactly.
They would have gave old Joe the
They would have
bed.
ran again, yeah.
What you know what's funny with that is too that remember when Trump would be like, "Oh, he's on something. He's on
Yeah,
something."
yeah.
But he's also says he's demented, which means that Trump knows about some secret technology that cures dementia,
Oh,
but doesn't tell everyone
what
about it.
All right.
But just claims that Biden gets on it when he has to give a speech or something.
I'm going to get young. No, he doesn't. He's still
Nah,
fucking
he's-
up.
He's fucking it. He was in the last couple. I don't even want to get into it. I don't like
Yeah.
doing politics, but like, thank God he dropped out.
Yeah.
Yeah, you like Kamala?
I don't get into politics.
Yes, you do, you piece of shit, but not here. Let's go.
But so anyway, yeah, people are fucking people over with these. Oh, and they also think that JFK is still alive and he's laying on a med bed somewhere. And
How long does it take to cure where he got?
well, dude, half his brain got blown out.
It takes time to
Yeah,
go back to.
When did he die? How long ago was that?
60 years ago.
And they're still like plugging in the med bed
Yeah.
every morning.
Yep.
Like this is going to be the day.
Still laying there.
Plug it in every day. They give the bed breaks. We gotta charge it.
They just bring him back like not all there all the time. Like he's lobotomized.
Yeah, like he's
A different
he's like to
version
the
of 'em.
point where he can, you know, like blink his eyes and
Yeah.
shit.
We're getting
It's
there.
going to be like
So
another
close.
40 years
Yeah.
before he gets back.
I like pizza.
Yeah.
That's all I could say.
So, not quite there yet.
I want pussy.
Like, oh,
wait.
hide him. Put him back in the med bed. They ain't
Oh,
ready.
he's back.
He's back.
He's back. Where's Madeline?
All right, so there's the Cucks box.
Rick wants it.
Is it like it sounds?
It all right, what does it sound like?
It sounds like you're letting somebody fuck your wife in this box.
Right, which is weird, which is why you would think it's weird that they're selling this thing to like total maniac right-winger types, but it's supposed to be a technology that you plug into your TV that like ends wokeness on your TV.
Oh,
Need to
that's a cock box.
But like
cucks.
they won't explain how it works.
They won't explain how it works.
No, it's like how? What are they going to do? Like get the gay couple out of your show that you're watching?
Hallmark Channel.
Yeah, like
gone.
how do they do that though? How would it do that?
How do it do
To
it?
just erase the actors out of the scene, or just maybe it takes the scene out of the show.
I think it'll just take the movie out. Like that movie ain't on your shit now.
Yeah, but that's like every movie now.
Yeah.
There's some sort of like either gay couple or interracial couple or something that people don't want to see.
A friend of mine who's Southern, and he's funny. He's a funny guy.
Oh
He
yeah.
said, he said.
I don't like where this is.
Now, what he said was what he said was wrong, but it was funny.
Uh-oh.
So he goes,
What?
You know, they have when you watch a movie in the beginning, they tell you when they're going to smoke, like a cigarette.
Yeah.
He goes, "There's a warning." He's like, "What the fuck do I need that for?" He goes, "How about warning me when there's some gay shit? I would like to know when that's coming up." Dude, he told me that I'm dying fucking laughing for like 5 minutes.
Well, they say like
Not right.
sexual content.
Yeah.
But he wants gay sexual content.
He wants the regular sex to be.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. What about man ass? They should do that.
Like, just say there's going to be
Like,
some man
remember
ass.
back in the good old days?
Because you'd be like brief
when it was
nudity, and
just-
you're like, yeah.
It was just
yeah, that's
titties.
ass.
Yeah, it was just titties. It was like, how much titties are you going to see?
Yeah.
Brief nudity meant like, just like for a
Limbs,
second.
like a side titty.
Nudity meant
Yeah.
titties the whole movie.
Yeah.
Now it's all ass, man, butt.
Yeah. Like I said, you see brief nudity, and you're
Yeah.
like, oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's going down, and then it's an ass.
Yeah,
It's a
no,
fucking
it's
man's
full
ass.
frontal with dudes now too.
Yeah, they showed the hammers.
Dicks
Yeah.
are just not attractive. Like, nobody wants to see
Yeah,
that.
nobody cares about that.
Like, even girls and gay men, it's like,
Yeah.
they're like, no, a dick is ugly.
They're like, I love them, but I don't want
Yeah.
to really
You
see
love
it,
a dick?
man.
Yeah, he does. He
And
does.
then you got these guys out there that like give the dick pic, like that's going to be the
Yeah.
thing that gets
Oh
them
yeah.
in. Like,
Oh yeah.
hear the horror stories with girls on the dating app, and it's just like dick pics all day.
Yeah. But see, the girls turned it into like now they just collect them and make fun of them.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, like
Them
like
these-
if your
yeah.
dumbass is going to send a dick pic, they're showing all their friends and they're laughing and fucking giggling.
It's a DM dick convention, and they all laugh at everyone.
They're like, look at this parasymphony, or whatever the word is.
You
What's
got
the word?
that dick? Wait until you see this dick.
'Cause dudes think like girls see that and then start rubbing one out.
Yeah, right. Like how a dude.
It's like, I wasn't attracted to him before. but
Yeah.
now-
Yeah. Oh.
now that he sent this
Now that
hammer.
his heater's on my phone.
Yeah.
All right, so what else is the
weirdos.
cockbox? That's
So
it. It's a cockbox.
it doesn't really. There's no explanation of how the technology works. It just is. You're just not going to have to deal with woke shit.
Okay.
So I don't know what it
What
even
does it
What is
show?
woke
Okay.
shit? Like, what's the
I
definition
don't,
of woke
there is
shit?
no. There's
Yeah,
no.
yeah,
woke,
yeah.
There's no definition of woke shit. It's whatever you don't like will not be on your TV.
Well, that would be cool if you could like just type in like a keyboard, like, don't show me this, this, and that. Everything else is cool.
That's weird though. Like,
Yeah.
why do all that?
Yeah, but like, yeah, I guess, but that
Just
would,
don't watch the shit.
Yeah,
you
just
think
don't
might
watch
have
the
it.
show.
Yeah.
It's true. It's a lot of work for
Yeah.
nothing.
Yeah. It's silly. But
Yeah,
this app does it all. The cockbox.
Yeah. So I guess it'll do like maybe it'll do what your boy said and just warn you when
Yeah.
gay stuff's gonna happen.
Is that all it is? Is just a warning against
Or if you're racist, it'll keep all the like the interracial couple
stuff out.
commercials out of you. Dude, they get so mad about there's no
Yeah.
more commercials with just white couples anymore. Like, what do you care?
It's a problem.
Give a shit. You don't want to buy your Clorox from a black guy and a white lady?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's got to be two white people.
That's how we know if the product works. Like,
Yeah.
what is the thinking of that? What is the thinking
Whoa,
of that?
whoa!
I'm just saying. For them, I'm clearly.
No, that came out pretty natural.
that was,
yeah, okay.
that was weird.
That was weird. It felt wrong.
So so the Cox box. Oh,
Cox
and
box. I love the name.
Yeah, I know it's the best name. It's because
It's my favorite part of
it's
this.
because if like the in the article I read about it, it was in the Daily Beast. They were saying that he interviewed some fucking grifter that's selling this thing, and he was like, "Well, you would think with the term cucks, which is a big term used like in the far right to shame not far right people that they're not manly or whatever."
Okay.
But what it is, you would think you wouldn't use that word, but he's like, that's the reason they used it because anyone who watches regular TV is a cuck. So if you don't have the cuck spot, yeah, I was like, but that don't make any sense either. And it's spelled QUX, not CUCK.
Wait, the CUCK is how you spell like a cuck?
That's how you spell cuck,
okay.
like in cuckold.
Yeah.
But this is QUX. So it's all over
The whole
place.
thing is
It's just
stupid.
fucking
The whole
grifters.
thing is stupid.
But they're selling them.
Yeah.
$100.
Would you buy one?
Yeah, fuck no, I wouldn't buy one.
But if your friend had one, would you fuck around with it to see what it can do? I would.
I would, yeah.
Yeah, you have to see
what-
the technology.
Yeah, I would
it
like.
does.
I gotta know new technology.
I don't want to
can't be
put
blind
like
that.
TV side by side and see if it like took out anything.
I would fuck
Yeah,
with my
that's all-
friends
yeah,
and I
that
would
would be
type
a-
in like remove all titties
yeah,
to my friends.
but there's no thing to type in. There's no.
Just
It just does it
It
on
just
its own.
box
assumes
you
your
attack.
hate. It assumes your hate.
Yeah.
And then
It
Yeah.
assumes your hate. This
Yeah.
is terrible.
Yeah, it just knows you're going to be racist and homophobic.
Yeah, type a dude that
just
will buy
keep all
some shit like
out.
that.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Maybe it just won't let you watch TV that has anything. But you get like it goes back to like 3 channels. Like remember like back in the day when we were kids? It just is like that, but for whole cable.
You're getting the Bible channel where they preach.
I think that's the only thing you're fucking getting with this thing.
Maybe it just gives you the Bible channel.
If it's
like whatever sports are on.
But if it's a racist, they might not want to see black people playing sports.
That's true.
This is insanity.
What can you watch? If you're going to be like a bigoted asshole who hates anything that's not you, that's just like, what are you going to watch? You?
Yeah, religion channel.
Yeah, religion.
That's all
Joel
you
Osteen. That's about it. So, all right, that's all right. Another technology, the hydrogen engine. Have you guys ever heard of that? You've seen that?
No.
Have you seen it? Like I see it on YouTube and TikTok
people
all the time.
Claiming that they
where they're claiming that they have invented it or whatever. But
explain it to Josh.
It looks convincing.
It doesn't like the hydrogen.
Did you ever see it?
No.
All right, so they get like a battery in the trunk, and then there's like these hoses, and then a canister with some kind of thing in it, and then they like turn it on, and you see all these bubbles start to go up, and they're like, "That's the hydrogen." And
Did you just explain Aliens?
No, it's an engine that runs on water. He could have summed that up in a sentence.
It separates water into hydrogen and oxygen, and then it burns the hydrogen.
All right.
So it would be extremely efficient if we could actually do it. But it's also massively volatile. Like if you get in a crash, you're going to set off an atomic bomb.
Okay.
That's basically what it. But these people,
what's going to be the gas prices?
These people claim to have,
I don't want that.
like zero, like none. Mm-hmm. But these people that do this could claim to have invented this thing, and then they show you, like they turn it on, and they go, "Look, I'm running, I'm getting 83 miles to the gallon of just off of water."
Right.
And so I don't know. It's a ridiculous thing. But back in the day, there was a guy that invented what he called the water fuel cell, and it's a non-functional design for a perpetual motion machine created by Stanley Allen Meyer. So this guy was back in like the 80s or something. He invented this thing that he called the water fuel cell, and he went around and demonstrated it on a dune buggy, and people bought into it. They thought he really had perfected this technology, but the water fuel cell and the car that it powered were found to be fraudulent by an Ohio court in 1996.
So he had like a secret gas tank in that bitch.
That's what nobody really knows, because the guy was like pretty secretive.
He was Flintstoning it with his feet.
Yeah, right, exactly. But here goes why this has always been a thing, is because Stanley Meyer died suddenly on March 20th, 1998, while dining at a restaurant. His brother claims that during the meal, while meeting with 2 Belgian investors, Meyer suddenly ran outside saying, "They poisoned me."
Whoa.
After the investigation, the Grove City police agreed with the Franklin County coroner that ruled that Meyer, who had high blood pressure, died of a cerebral aneurysm. So, but of course, everybody goes, they're just covering it up.
Yeah.
So this guy's brother says that he ran outside saying they poisoned me while he was trying to sell the hydrogen engine to 2 Belgian investors.
That's crazy.
What would be the point of the lie? Like on their end, are they selling books? I mean, they're not obviously not selling the engine anymore. Like the brother says this happened.
Well, yeah.
I mean, where's the grift? Because they can't sell the engine anymore if he's dead. So why? I don't know.
Maybe to
confused.
get into the technology. I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe they were just maybe they're trying to get like development money, like grant money or something.
Maybe he died from other things. It wasn't a thing, and they were trying to just milk the story a little further, sell books, or
Oh, you're saying why did the brother say he died? Yeah, I don't know. Maybe he didn't. Maybe it's bullshit. But the guy was a real guy. He was all over Ohio news stations all the time, like showing people this dune buggy that he swore was running on this hydrogen engine. I know it was either in the late 80s or early 90s. Myers described in a 1990 patent that the use of water fuel cell assembly and some images, blah, 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 water fuel capacitor. Stole that shit from Back to the Future.
It needs 121 gigawatts.
Yeah. Yeah, so like the late 80s, early 90s, this guy was pretty big in Ohio and was like made a name for himself. People covered him. They went and checked out his stuff, and he tricked people into thinking he could do
I
it.
picture for some reason it was like in the 40s, like, and it was like the old Ford, and that he modified.
No,
it
there
in my
were
head.
other ones there that like people used to have water like steam engines that were actually pretty decent.
But where do you get the steam from? Where's the heat? Coal?
Oh, I don't know. They had to have some sort of
something.
yeah. I guess I don't know what you would burn.
There's no
the
cold
steam,
fusion,
but-
so you'd have to have some kind of
yeah.
heat
You would have
source.
to. Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
But I don't know what did it. I don't know. I just know they had steam engines and they had
that shit probably
electric.
went slow as shit.
You know, there was our electric cars back in like the original. Some of the original cars were electric.
Did they have the battery capacity?
Yeah,
to
it was
hold?
just that was the problem. It
Yeah.
was like they had to haul a shitload of batteries on the car.
Yeah.
But yeah, they were able to be plugged in, but like we should have come along,
Far
more
Yeah, like it's been in a minute.
like if Rockefeller didn't get rid of all competition in the fuel sector,
Exactly.
we may have had battery technology a long time
Well, it's
ago.
been out forever, and all we got is that stupid fucking Cybertruck that looks like a
Oh my
fucking
God,
refrigerator.
You don't like the look? You don't like the look, fellas?
That's the
fucking-
dumbest looking thing.
We
And
just saw one on the way in
We
here.
did.
and it's a rigid design. It's a rigid frame.
Yeah.
It's weird
Like
as shit.
if you get in an accident in that thing, you're dead, and anyone you hit is dead. Everyone's dead. It has no crumples. Like, why the fuck would Elon think?
He's not in the car business.
You know what?
It shouldn't be in
I'm
the car business.
gonna. Yeah, but you take 80 years of technology in like safety and go, no, let's get rid of that. Let's make it fucking hard as shit.
Yeah.
So that when it rams into a wall, you're gonna like bend in half, break all
But it's
the bones in your
bulletproof,
body.
right?
No, it's not. It's not.
I seen a girl on TikTok who bought one. She just like loaded because TikTok being on there.
Yeah.
And they shot at it.
Yeah.
It went through.
Yeah, it goes right through.
Yeah,
It's
and then
just
she
stainless
drives
steel
around.
panels. It's not like it's bulletproof. It's not
Right.
like a fucking armored truck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's how he was selling it, wasn't it?
Dude,
in the beginning?
remember he sold it that the glass was bulletproof?
Yeah, yeah.
And then the dude threw a baseball at it at the demonstration of the bulletproof glass, and the dude threw a baseball at it and broke.
Shit.
And they all
Well,
and they
that's-
both
Oh,
just
I
like
remember
laughed.
that.
Remember?
Yeah.
Like,
He's like, yeah,
shit
we'll
happened.
fix that.
What a throw.
And then he came back later and said that was the demo, and we
Yeah.
didn't realize that they didn't put the real glass in there.
Oh, it wasn't the right glass. Okay.
Dude, come on.
At the
Yeah. Explain why it looks
presentation
like
of the
shit.
fucking
Yeah.
thing, you didn't have the right glass in it.
It's
Shit
like
happens.
the DeLorean. Like we're gonna see it in a Back to the Future movie used as a DeLorean because it's like a shitty design but looks futuristic.
Dude, that truck. I was saying that the other day. I was like, I would buy one as an investment right now. Like stick it in a barn somewhere with a cover over it, and in 50 years whip it out brand new, not even a mile on it. People are like, I'll give you $1 million for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
It's a piece of junk, that fucking thing.
Well, I don't know one, so I don't know. But
and like you can't haul shit in it.
well,
like, you
it
can't even-
defeats the purpose.
Like, yeah,
like,
it doesn't
of a truck.
even-
Right,
yeah.
right.
Do you see
Like,
people
yeah.
getting their fingers smashed in that?
Yeah.
shit? That's
Oh,
hilarious.
really?
It's supposed to have a sensor so it doesn't close on your finger, and it don't work.
They're just putting hot dogs in there and fucking.
No, I've seen fingers.
Slices it
People-
right off.
There's people who are like, "Oh no, it works," and then
Yeah.
they'll put their finger in there. And
Eli
then,
would never
Then you
do
just
it
see them
to this.
panicking, like trying to hit buttons, like, "Oh."
Yeah. Yeah. And then, dude, have you seen all the videos where it just turns off? Like people
No.
are riding
Yeah.
down the road and it,
Really?
like some red light starts flashing and tells them to pull over. And then they pull over and turn it off and it never turns back on again.
Turn me off now
Yeah.
for
And
good.
then, like, if you want to get it, like, if you call for maintenance or whatever, it could take like 6 months just for them to get to you.
And
Wow.
the electric cars alone, like when you got to replace the battery in 7 years, it's like 40 grand, 30 grand.
Yeah.
Just
It's
like
replace the
buying
battery.
another car.
Yeah.
Go buy another one.
And you're not allowed to resell them. You have to, like, sell
really?
them back to Tesla.
Oh,
yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. Well, Tesla anyway. Other ones, you can do what you want.
So they reserve the right.
yeah.
So they have ownership of your car after
Yes,
you buy it,
basically, yeah.
like future
Dude,
roads.
they
That's
can
crazy.
turn it on and off when they want. Like, it's all,
And now
back to-
I just heard he's supporting Trump big time. So
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is.
Trump's about
We're
big
gonna talk
business.
about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, see, it's so weird because Trump's, like, hates electric cars.
That's what
But
I
now
didn't
that Elon-
understand.
I saw his
I
thing.
didn't
He's like,
understand
he
that.
said, "No, it's like turns out
Yeah.
electric's pretty good."
Yeah, he's like, yeah, I like it now. But he just went, well, I guess I got to like him now because Elon is
he's
supporting
doing
me.
it,
What?
That's so weird.
He was about like coal and fuel and
drill, baby, drill.
Yeah.
Even though we're drilling the most oil that any country in history ever has right now.
He killed the pipeline, dude. Joe.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, he did.
We didn't. There's no pipeline. The pipeline exists right now.
Look how mad he gets.
It's still there.
They shut it down, dude. Day one.
It's so.
Like,
the first day in office, Joe said, "Stop the drill."
Know what Jeff's going to do? He's going
What is it?
to spend the next 3 weeks reaching this and bringing up on another
He's doing it
podcast.
right now.
I don't
live.
have to research it. You research it. Keystone Pipeline exists. It has been on since
they should-
2010.
Josh,
No.
you got him.
Yeah, thank you.
Done.
And
Move on.
That was
You're done.
Joe's first
Move
move.
on.
Was,
It's
shut
not-
it down. Stop
Even-
the drill.
it's
We
not
got
even-
you. Just shut
It's
up.
not even
right,
you
buddy.
guys. It's that there's
It's not
dudes.
even just you guys. 'Cause it's
Everybody
real.
picks on you?
No, I said
Oh,
no. It's
poor
not.
guy.
It's not you guys because I know you're fucking with me. But there's like
We're
the
serious.
dude, Mr. Global,
Yeah.
who's on TikTok.
Right.
It's like is a fucking world expert in oil and gas, and people still get on his thing and be like, "No, dumbass, the Keystone Pipeline got shut down," and he'll be like, "No, it didn't. It's there. It's still pumping fucking oil right now today."
No, it's not.
See,
No,
that's
it's not.
that's the comments that come in.
How, dude? It was the first thing he wanted to do when he got in office.
I can Google it.
Good. Well,
Yeah, Google it right now.
What am I actually Googling?
Google is the Keystone Pipeline.
And whatever it says, you agree with what we're
There.
saying, Rick.
No, not the Keystone XL Spur, which is what all the dummies are always talking about. They don't even know what they're talking about when they talk about it.
All right. The Keystone, I Googled, is the Keystone Pipeline still active? And then AI review, not available. Ooh, you know how that Google does an AI?
The what? Oh,
It's on every search. I've never
I
said
hate
not
it.
available, though. Somebody's hiding something. That's government control.
Winning. They stopped the drill.
just go to Wiki Keystone Pipeline.
Look, go to this
Wikipedia.
website
Don't
that
you
I've
have a
seen.
computer over
Yeah.
there?
This is your guys' secret
Yeah.
technology that you think is
Look, the Reuters,
Here it is,
Reuters,
here it is.
whatever is that place you liked, your news from
Reuters.
Reuters.
Uh-oh.
Keystone Pipeline returns to service, and that was in 2022.
yeah
Okay.
returns to service.
Canadian
So they
Pipeline,
did stop it.
No, it was never shut down ever. The Keystone, the XL, was never built. The Keystone Pipeline has been in service since whatever. He might be talking about some, like it got shut down for maintenance or something there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, sure,
That's
whatever.
exactly what it shut down for. Not because Sleepy Joe. Joe's going to get fucking punch me by that.
Yeah, he loves Joe Biden. That's his favorite.
He has them tattooed on him. Did you ever see it?
Yeah, he's losing his mind like him, too.
Yeah.
We're only kidding. It's all right, dude. Don't look it up. You're
Is
stressing.
he, are you looking it up right now?
You
That's what
stress
Yeah,
it. We
yeah,
just
I'm
did.
looking it up.
We just,
so
he's-
angry. We broke him.
No,
The guy who knows everything just went to
Because
the
it-
fucking internet. We broke him.
Winning.
yeah, because I'm looking up what you're looking up weird shit that don't even exist.
His internet's weird.
Yeah.
That's
2010.
Yeah.
2010. It's been on.
No, the drilling's still going. Oh, God. Sorry,
So
Joe.
2010 has been on?
Yeah.
Oh,
All right.
Oh, yeah, well,
I'm going to be real with you right now. I didn't care either way.
yeah, me either.
Yeah.
Not
But
at all.
you did.
But you did. Yes, you did.
Dude.
We felt it.
Yeah.
You're
it's
You're
okay.
reading hard. Look,
I hate
Still reading, still
maniacs.
reading.
Going.
We're maniacs now.
That don't listen. All right, let's talk about
God, what else can I just
Jewish space laser.
Is that I've heard that
yeah.
before.
That's
Yeah.
a big thing for them, isn't it?
Yeah.
The
That was
QAnon?
Marjorie Taylor Greene
Yeah, she was always talking about
popularized the Jewish space laser with the wildfires.
Yeah. Yeah, we did
Oh,
show
yeah,
on that.
okay.
Maui wildfires
Yeah, yeah,
and the
that-
California
Yeah.
ones.
I thought they were Oprah's lasers.
But I don't know. Jewish.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
don't
yeah.
know.
I know, she just
why,
Jewish.
why Jewish space laser?
Yeah,
why not
yeah.
just space laser?
Yeah.
Why not just nefarious space laser?
Because people from like QAnon will be like, I know it. I know it.
Yeah, but like, all right, but where? Like, what is she talking about? Jewish space laser? Is it like Israel? Is she saying that?
Yeah, right. Yeah, what group?
Or is she saying like there's like all the Jews in the world like all got together and secretly built a
Like
space
space
laser?
laser.
Or is
Yeah.
it like 5 dudes whose name happens to be like Weinstein or something.
Right.
And built a space
Yeah.
laser?
Like, what does that mean? Or is the laser itself Jewish somehow?
On his days off, he,
But, like, why is that the
Somebody-
thing?
Yeah,
Somebody's seen the laser in a temple?
Like who? Yeah, maybe
John, I'm just praying.
maybe rabbis like did I don't know what like religious ceremony they do to like make people
that just
Jewish.
sounds ridiculous. It's absurd.
Yeah. So anyway,
That's a crazy one.
there's dude. That one is like 20% of people think that's a real thing.
That's crazy.
Jewish space laser? What's the point of a Jewish space laser?
To burn down forests. I guess. I
Like,
don't know why.
but that Jews don't
Jews
like?
hate forests.
Yeah.
They don't like the woods.
They don't like. Yeah, they want it. They want wildfires.
Do Seinfeld controlling the space laser?
What's with these space lasers?
They're not ours.
What's up with all these forests? We don't need these forests.
These are fucking crazy.
Why do Jews hate forests?
Why did we build a space laser? Ah!
If we're burning all the forest down, why is Oprah buying up all the land?
Yeah, right.
That's a good one, Jerry.
Yeah, right. Yeah, like
food for thought.
what if that was the thing? Is that they're burning down the shit so they can take over the land? But
Well, that's what she did, right?
Oprah jumps in and snatches it all up
Yeah,
before
yeah,
they
yeah,
can.
yeah.
They invented this whole space laser and ran a scheme, a land grab scheme, and Oprah just went right
She's
over.
seen
their
it
head.
coming and was just like, yeah, that's mine. Nope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice try.
She had inside information. It was like, I'm going to be the first one there to grab this land up.
Get your blue roof.
Anyway, all right. So, have you guys ever heard of the Dark Knight satellite?
I want to.
Batman?
Is that like Batman? Yeah.
Yeah, what?
Need to.
Well,
We need
I
to.
guess it could be, but you never saw this thing?
No.
All right. So, if you go research, if you go type in Dark Knight satellite, you'll see this weird black thing floating around the Earth. Like you'll see it in space, and you'll see the Earth in the background.
Right.
And it looks gigantic, and it looks mysterious, and
And nobody's saying what it is.
people, you can find any number of YouTube videos that'll explain to you that it's from the planet Nibiru, or it's from
really?
here or there.
So there are other
yeah,
worlds fucking watching us.
right. It does
Right.
look crazy. It does
Right.
look like crazy.
Yeah.
And it don't look like something we would design here.
Right.
Okay.
Because it's not. It's a space. It's a space blanket that got loose from the space station.
Wait, what's a space
during
blanket?
the
Yeah,
war.
what?
You know those like foil blankets?
Oh, okay.
Ah,
So
like
you
that
want-
they keep them warm.
Yeah.
An actual
Yeah, but
blanket.
wouldn't that be
Yeah.
small? Like, how would they
Yeah,
see
it
that?
just unfolded. Like
I don't
as
believe that.
As someone
Yeah.
was going out
That's
the
not a
door.
How does that even
Excellent,
get
yeah.
outside?
Oh, here we go.
How
Here
does
we
a
go.
fucking
Here we go.
space blanket?
I was just
Dude,
about to
how
tell
many-
you.
Listen. Let me finish.
As they
my-
went on a spacewalk.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Guess what? As I went on a walk at my house yesterday, my blanket fell outside. That don't happen.
Yeah, because you don't carry your.
That might happen more
Your
than-
house isn't the size, like half the size of this room,
Yeah, but who's
with everything you need in it.
who's picking it up on like radars and seeing this?
There's
like people
video of the day that it happened, and you can see
Right.
the blanket float away from the space station.
All right, I'm headed out
now. I hope I don't lose my favorite blanket. Everybody, where's it at? Oh, no, it's fine. It's nowhere near you. Are you sure? I'm going to open the door.
Yeah, I'm sure. It's not even near you.
All right, opening the door. Fuck!
Wait,
People are going to think that's a fucking satellite now, you asshole.
that's exactly what it is. And not just a satellite, like a fucking alien civilization.
So when you
Mothership.
like, in the videos, I guess you've seen it. Like, does it look crazy or like?
yeah,
technology?
it looks crazy.
does
It
look
looks
wild.
crazy, and it's always like black tinted.
Okay.
But it's always a still picture when you see it in these
Okay, it's never
conspiracy
in-
things.
okay, all right.
If you see, there's video of it. It's just floating around. It just like moves in different shapes and sizes and everything. But it always looks crazy because it's just a shape in space with the Earth in the background. You have no perspective, so it looks like it could be
Huge.
enormous.
Yeah.
Do you need like a decent sized telescope to see it? Or
You can't see it.
That's what I was
You
saying.
can only
like,
see
are
it.
people seeing
all the
this, or is
pictures
this all
of
video?
it. All the pictures of it are from the fucking space station.
Correct. Okay.
Okay.
Like, look, there's Charlie's.
So
blanket
why
on
would
the
they
right.
even send that back down to
like
Earth?
they
if they were
fly
on it?
around it and they see it every once. They go, "Oh look, there goes the
There
blanket."
There goes
you
Billy's
ain't getting
blanket,
that
yeah.
back. You ain't getting that back, buddy. That's all it is, and we're down here fighting over foreign technology.
Oh yeah,
or
you'll
crazy
see.
technology.
There's people that like convince people that it's been there for 17,000 years, and how could it be there for that long? And
Right.
Meanwhile, it could just be a piece of junk that fucking was there. Like,
Right. Space junk.
Well, I heard that like there's eventually going to be so much space junk
Yeah.
that it's going to make interstellar travel impossible.
yeah,
Right.
there's so much of it out there already. Like,
Yeah.
if do you ever see the map of it?
Yeah.
Nah.
It's ridiculous. Yeah,
It's like an
what
asteroid
have we
belt.
done?
Yeah.
We're gonna die of trash.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's literally and like when you're traveling 17,000 miles an hour, like a blanket probably isn't going to destroy anything, but little like
Yeah,
they've lost tools like wrenches and shit have gone
Yeah,
flying,
that goes flying
off
through your window,
as they're
yeah.
working, doing and that thing, but they like somehow track it. They track everything,
Yeah.
so they know where it is. But
It looks crazy. Like you're going to hit one.
that's why those windows for like launching shit keep getting smaller and smaller because there's big
Less
chunks of
chance,
shit
yeah,
there that we've left there. Not to mention all the satellites and everything else we have up
Yeah, if
there.
they
Yeah.
get by anyway.
Yeah.
It's wild.
No wonder the aliens don't come visit us. It's a shithole.
Yeah.
Right away. Like they pull
Yeah,
up
it's all
and
junk. It's like here. It's just like the Earth. We just went up there and started throwing shit everywhere.
It's filthy
Picture
planet.
They said there's not a
with
place-
fucking
If your
McDonald's
atmosphere
soda
is
thrown out
trash,
the
I
window.
can only imagine what's down below.
They
Fuck
said
that.
there's not an island in the world that you could land on where no other humans ever been there, but there won't be a bunch of shit, trash laying on that beach that just washed up because it's came out of the ocean. Like an island that no human beings ever touched has fucking Coke cans on it.
Yep.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Terrible.
So, but
We're
Yeah.
filthy creatures.
that was the Dark Knight. All right, so
Why did they call it the Dark Knight though?
Yeah.
It's a blanket.
it
'cause it's
sounds
bo-
cool.
Yeah.
All right.
And
does
it makes
sound
it
cool.
more
Yeah, you're
interesting.
right.
Like if I said, Rick, there's a
You're
Dark
absolutely
Knight
right.
satellite that we don't know where it came from,
Yeah.
and then I showed you the picture, you'd be like, oh my god, there's fucking aliens. They're coming. They're
He'd be
here.
one of
They're
them.
here.
Well, so
Yeah.
you can't
I
be.
would
They're
wanna
here,
look
and they're
into
gonna.
that.
And Ricky, of course, will be like, they're gonna eat us.
Oh, right away. Right
Absolutely,
away.
immediately.
Yeah. We're fucked right away. I'm killing it on the spot.
This is immediate. That
Why?
like, it's gonna eat everyone.
They are.
All right, so I got a couple more here. Nasara.
Okay.
This is a weird one.
They haven't been.
No, this one's super.
This is the one that
fucking
takes
This
it
is the
home.
weirdest
This
one?
is the weirdest
Yeah,
one.
yeah.
All right, let's go.
All right, let's see.
We'll disprove it.
This is the National Economic Security and Recovery Act. Okay. It's a set of proposed economic reforms for the United States suggested in the early 1990s by private citizen Harvey Francis Bernard. Bernard claimed that the proposal, which included replacing the income tax with a national sales tax, abolishing compound interest and secured loans, and returning to a bimetallic currency, meaning like the gold standard,
I have ADHD. I'm not gonna lie.
would result in zero inflation and more
right
stable economy. All right, so basically, this dude said this.
You
It's
lost me, man.
it's a reset.
He's the what?
It's an economic reset, right?
Oh, all right.
So basically, we're just going to forgive all debt and loans, everything.
Start over.
Everybody just start over. We're just
And this is a
starting from zero.
program that they're going to implement globally.
No, this is just
Does Rick get it?
well.
That's all he
there-
wants to
see
know.
that this is NESARA national. Then there's JSARA global. So the conspiracy theory is that in the early 2000s, that actually on September 11, 2001, this was passed secretly by Congress and given a gag order by the Supreme Court, and then it was destroyed in the Twin Towers when they collapsed. This is why we don't know about this.
It. Okay.
But like it's going to be implemented anytime.
So it's like a virus. Is it
No.
a virus? They
No,
plug
it's
in
a-
and it wipes out everybody.
No, it's a bill. Like this is the
The new law. Yeah.
Well, what about all the fucking the banking industry is going to let that fly? And like,
No, exactly, Rick. But these
I'm
people,
outraged.
these people that
What's
buy,
this going in effect? Goddammit!
these people that want to buy, get their ticket to the med bed and
yeah.
fly there in their hydrogen fuel
No, I
car.
freed up all my credit card debt. I can afford front line.
Yes,
And the med bed.
It was all for nothing.
Yeah.
Hope that Dark Knight don't get me.
Pray for the dark night.
So, I mean, the reason people believe this is because it's awesome.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
none of us would have
We all
any
want
debt
that.
anymore. We don't, like all our houses.
But like, if you
paid
knew it was
off.
happening next week, wouldn't you just like rack the shit out of
Yes,
it? Like, I'd get everything.
which is what
Absolutely.
happens when people buy into this. Is they start, they
the
stop
downfall
paying,
of this, I
they
guess.
stop paying their fucking bills.
Well, if it's
I
working,
already,
it's
I
not.
do that sometimes,
Yeah,
anyways.
Well, yeah, you do it. Well, you just do it so you can go drinking.
I don't have like hope that it's gonna take care of itself. I just don't. Sometimes I don't be paying them.
Sometimes I just don't feel like it.
He just wants to go to the bar every once in a while. He's like,
Oh,
fuck
yeah,
it,
fuck
I'll
it,
skip my
Who needs electric?
bill.
Yeah,
Who
who needs
needs
lights? Yeah,
They got electric at the bar.
soak up that AC.
Keeps my beer cold.
All I got to do is sleep here. We're all right.
So so they think that it's just gonna like wipe out all debt and
It'll be
everybody
free
will be,
everything.
and then like it'll be world peace because nobody will have any debt. Or
Yeah,
anything.
well, except all the angry people who are owed money. They're not getting. Yeah. That'll be World War fucking 3.
Yeah. But so of course, what do you think happens?
What, when you wipe out all that?
Yeah. No, what do you think happens to these people who believe this?
Oh, they're fun.
Oh, like you said it, like they're spending all their money up, or
Yeah,
their
right.
credit up and fucking their credit up.
And they're buying
Food
stock
buckets?
in the new, because after everything's wiped out, we're going to reset
Yeah.
Right.
and start over.
So what's the new thing? They're buying
So
stock
they're
in
buying stock in like being the bankers in the new
that? Oh, okay.
reset. They're going to be the top
We're
dogs
the dogs.
because
yeah.
they're buying like stock in like the World Bank, but not the one that exists now. But like they're
The New World. So there's a fictional bank
Yeah,
that's taking people's
Right.
money
yeah.
to
Get you a foot in
Just
the door
just
early.
a bunch of grifters.
How is that not fucking shut
yeah,
down?
That's crazy.
What? Because these people believe it's like a cult. They're like in a cult, so they're just giving their money to different. This woman known as
You can do that though, like legally, like just.
I'm thinking about we
you
need
know?
to get on this. We
Yeah,
need to get
right,
on
right.
this the right side of this thing.
We got to sell in the bank.
Yeah, we gotta be the bank.
Shania Candace Goodwin. She was known as the Dove of Oneness. Began posting about it in forums and eventually created a website devoted to it. And then she's the one that started like telling people they could they would be like first in line, like the med shit. Like they'd be first in line to get their shit.
The Dove of Oneness, though. That's
The
fucking.
Dove of Oneness.
I'm gonna start my bank. I'm gonna be the Pigeon of Prosperity.
Yeah.
I like it. I feel safe there.
What is the Dove of Oneness even like? That is that supposed to give you the warm and fuzzies? And you're like, she would never.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a dove.
Exactly. Like the Patriot Act.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like if you don't
Feels
support it, you're not a patriot.
Yeah.
But it's the least patriotic thing that's ever happened.
Has this woman been prosecuted?
No.
Really?
She's still out there just taking money.
Yeah, she died in 2010.
Oh,
Ah, wow.
But people have, of course,
Kept it
taken
going on.
her
Yeah, idea.
ministry over. But yeah, she began commenting on Nasara in connection with the Omega Trust, a fraudulent investment scheme whose creator, Clyde Hood, was on trial at the time. According to Goodwin, Omega Trust investors would receive their returns after Nasara was announced. So, like, soon as they announce this thing, you're getting paid.
yeah.
Yeah.
Rick, we got to get in.
This
get
goes
gotta
along
get
with
in there,
other
buddy.
money frauds like remember that we talked about the Iraqi dinar,
Yeah.
where after we
shit,
invaded Iraq,
And your dad bought some.
yeah, my dad
Yeah,
bought
your dad was
some.
in
Yeah.
there, right?
Yeah, he bought like $100 worth, thinking he's going to
'Cause
be a
fuck it,
billionaire.
right?
Just in
yeah.
case.
Yeah, he
You
was
never
like,
know.
"Fuck it, let's see what happens."
Yeah.
But yeah, these money schemes happen a lot, and this is one. This one is, I think I read it like several articles about this, but this one's like in the tens of millions of dollars of fraud that's happened.
Whoa.
Of the like these people
Buying
buying
in.
into this shit. It's been going on since like the 90s or the 2000s.
Right.
Yeah.
Since 9/11, right?
Yeah. So, yeah, that's a bad one.
Or no, that was when it was supposed to reset, but the buildings crashed.
Right,
So
yeah.
they
The
got
type
held
of
up.
people that buy into that have no hope for themselves because it's like
Well, yeah,
you're
that's who they
you're so
prey on.
fucked probably like financially or something that you're like I need a reset. And
Yeah.
that's all
Yeah.
I need to believe that.
Yeah. Dude, and then did you ever hear of the Romana Ditallo? She's the Queen of Canada.
No, what?
Right.
They have kings, queens?
This woman
What?
during the pandemic and during QAnon, like she
elected myself.
she spurred off of she literally did that.
What the fuck?
She literally did it and got a cult following. Like people
She
follow
is
her
our queen.
all over Canada.
What?
And she told all these people, like, you know, I declare that you don't have to pay your bills anymore, and people will stop
Ew.
paying their fucking bills.
Well, I mean,
because
that's
they
how she
believe
became
her.
the queen. I'd be like, yeah, that's my queen.
Yeah,
Man,
right,
wow.
exactly.
Long live the queen.
I'm only doing what the queen tells me.
Yeah, And people stopped paying their bills and shit, and like got thrown out of their houses, all kind of
so
shit.
crazy.
Yeah.
Fucked
And they
up.
still follow her around. Remember that like trucker convoy thing?
Yeah,
yeah,
protest.
Yeah, she was like part of that. Like she was there, and that turned all weird. And like her and the leaders of the convoy got in a big fight because they were like white nationalist people, and she was like a QAnon weirdo who was swearing that she was the queen, and she was like trying to get her people to arrest the trucker people.
Lock them up.
No, it's crazy that
To the dungeon.
her grift was that powerful.
Yes.
Yeah, it's crazy how any of this
Dude,
works.
it's like the craziest one because, like, what if just enough people just buy into it and then all of a sudden she became the queen of Canada?
How can we do that in our lives in a small scale? Can you just be like, yeah, I own that company, and you don't?
Yeah.
And just keep saying
you
it
could,
until people
just
believe
keep
it?
doing it, yeah.
As long as you believe
I
in
own
bullshit.
Pepsi Cola.
Dude, repetition is the biggest thing that, like, people, you just keep saying it and saying it and saying it, and then eventually people will believe it. Hitler wrote that in Mein Kampf.
Yeah.
That was part of his whole fucking
His stick,
philosophy, and he just did it over and over. He just said the same shit over and over. And all of a sudden, he went from being like, there was like 12 people originally in the Nazi party to like taking over the whole fucking
Government,
country and going to war with the world. By just that principle of just say it over and over again, and people will fucking get hypnotized and be like, all right, you keep saying it, it must be real.
Why not? Right?
Do you ever do that? Any of you on a smaller scale?
What, with a story or something?
Yeah.
Just keep telling it over and over for years?
Like what are they called?
Is this about you and your protuberance?
Here
You
we
you convince chicks that it's
Here
not
we
a
go.
protuberance.
It's actually not a protuberance, if you must know, my lady.
It's huge.
I have this
Huge.
bed.
I don't know what you've been hearing on the streets, my lady, but protuberance is not the word I'd use.
That's not the word I would use.
Other people have, but no. Like on a smaller scale, like have you ever like what do they call that? Gaslighted somebody?
Yeah, I'm sure we're
Yeah.
human.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like not to any degree that would be.
Where I'm a king.
Yeah, just like more like I didn't do that, you did that.
And they're like, oh, maybe I did.
Yeah.
Right. I'm not quite sure. Well, no, not
a
offhand.
lot
that
of
I can
times
say.
with farts.
Oh, we all have done that.
Yep.
Yeah, it's a reasonable
Yeah.
one.
Yeah, if there's no dog around, you just got to blame the person that's sitting next to you that knows they didn't do it.
Yeah. And then
Well, he probably did.
they're the only other person in the room.
Yeah. You just go, you did that.
Yeah. And then they start believing it. Well, yeah, he must have not
Maybe
did it.
I did.
Yeah.
I do have rumbles in my stomach now that you mentioned.
Yeah.
There's a couple people in the bar that I know their farts. When they try to lie, I know they're lying.
Yeah.
You're just like,
You
no,
know
that
them
was-
by scent?
Yeah, there's one dude
There's
that
one
we
dude
know.
in particular that
Yeah.
you're like,
And you didn't
and he
encourage
just
him to
sits
go
there
get
and acts like
checked?
he didn't do it, and he'll swear he didn't do it, and like, bro, we know.
Yeah.
Dude, that's
Ain't nobody
a
smells like
condition
that.
if you have
Yeah.
like the same smell every
It is,
time.
and it's
to where it's
and
like,
it's horrendous.
and it's bad.
It is. It's not normal.
Yeah.
Well, it's enough to know it's the guy or girl, right?
Yeah.
You're saying?
Yeah, it's the guy, and
That's a guy.
he needs medical attention.
Go get checked.
It like
right.
it gets in your fucking nostrils and your throat, and
All right.
Yeah,
all
yeah,
right.
it's bad. It's a bad one.
like it's on you. Like I feel like it follows you.
Sticky.
Yeah, it's sticky.
Yeah.
It's a little sticky. Yeah.
It's sticky.
Yeah. It has like a humidity to it.
Yeah. Your eyes water a little
Yeah.
bit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. What's the name of that bar? I don't want to fucking go.
So anyway, that was the Nasara, just Sara. That's the global one. So like
That's
they
insane.
branched out. Like once they convinced
Yeah.
the people here,
We
then
gotta
they
get
they
across
went
seas.
overseas and we're like, hey,
Yeah.
guess what? There's going to be a reset.
Just so you know, if you want to buy in now,
We
and
could
have
just
a
do
good
this.
footing.
Wait, we could go to other countries and do this if it hasn't been done in other countries yet. Like a chapter.
Well, he just
in-
said it. Does they open it up?
They did a
overseas?
global one, but then we
Yeah.
have a local one, and we can create another local chapter. Like we can go to like Brazil or someplace in Europe that hasn't been touched by it.
Yeah. Well, the other thing that these people did was they just keep the thing going. Like no one ever got their shares of this fucking
Of course,
Omega
yeah.
Trust thing.
Right.
Nobody.
Yeah,
But,
it's fucking
but now
crazy.
what they do is they just keep a subscription going. Like if you want the latest news on when's the SAR
Okay,
going to
okay.
happen, you send them like
Little bit.
$19.99 a month,
We'll give you a little tip.
and you get
Yeah, it's
all
good.
the
That's
deets
smart.
on
It's
what's
good move.
happening in the Nasara world.
I can't.
How much do you think that magazine is? A month? 'Cause
I don't know. But,
Right.
I might just buy it for the fuck of it just to have something silly to read on the shitter, you know?
And just in case
Well, you don't
it's
have
right.
any shares and shit, dude.
You have to have
Oh, man.
shares too.
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, like,
Maybe your dad
or these people are just so fucking desperate. They're like, I need to know, like I need it to happen like tomorrow. So, but and my last thing is the chips and the vaccines.
Oh,
we all heard about this.
Yeah, I know. I just threw that one in there at the end because I was like,
He's like, nah.
it's still like unbelievable
I
that
don't like
people
this
thought
one.
like what do they think a microchip is?
Yeah.
Like, how could it fit into
To
a
a thing,
liquid?
yeah.
Did you see the fucking needle that went in there? Like, it would have to be
Well, I don't know if you noticed, dude. They got a bed that cures everything.
what?
Yeah.
I'm just saying. That's easy technology to come up with if you have a bed that, grows
That
your
would be the cooler
heater.
thing. Is like shit in vaccines and needles and all, like little nano robots
things that can fix things.
Yeah, they
well,
can
this
go
is
inside
what
you
they
and,
were.
like, inner
This is what they were
space.
saying.
Yeah, they go.
Remember inner space?
Yeah, right.
That's a cool ass.
That'd be way cooler than MedBed.
Yeah, and then they just inject it, and then all these little nanobots
put-
are like, "We gotta make this stick
Put
bigger."
tiny Dennis Quaid in you.
This dude got the smallest dick in the world. He's always concerned about his dick getting bigger. Oh shit!
Dennis Quaid just flying down on my pelvis.
Yeah.
We got to get your wife in here. We got to get to the bottom of that conspiracy. Is it really small, like he claims?
I've never got to the bottom of anything.
Good shit. Good shit. Well played, my man.
Is that how we end it?
Can't bust
Yeah.
a Cheerio.
Can't bust it. Get a hula hoop with that bitch.
Well, all right, boys. That's a good show, right?
You're bored with the vaccine.
Yeah,
The
we're
back, don't even
yeah.
go there.
Yeah, we don't
Fuck it.
That's unreal. That's so unbelievable.
You should have ended with Dark Knight.
Night,
That's
yeah,
the cool
that was
one.
dope.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll show you a picture of it when we get done. You're gonna be like, dude, that might be a mothership,
Hey,
Oh, yeah.
maybe. All right.
but it's really a blanket.
All right, that's
All right.
it,
Another
boys.
show.
Good shit.
Yeah, good one.
Send us out, Jeff. It's your show.
Fake technology.
Yeah, get your MedBed tickets. I got them on sale.
Yeah, well, I'm
Anybody wants?
getting
wanna
in
give
on the
me-
reset.
I'm busy over here with the space blanket.
Yeah.
All right, boys. Don't forget to like, follow, and
Subscribe.
Let's go get it.